Okay, question 3, page 37. It says, in mice, black fur is dominant to brown fur. So step 1, let's do our legend. Capital B with a line. Don't care what that other allele is. It is always going to be black. And to be brown, I need 2 little b's to be brown. Okay, and it says, and non-waltzer mice, capital N, is dominant to waltzer. So again, make your little ends very different from the big ends. And this is going to be waltzer. Okay, and it's a condition where they lose their balance. They get a defect in their inner ear, and these mice just end up doing little circles. So that's our legend. It says 2 mice that are heterozygous for both traits are crossed. So there is our 2 parents, both heterozygous. So if we just put those parents here, capital B, little b, hetero meaning different. So they're different in the color allele for black, and they're also different for the allele for waltzer. Okay, and both are going to be the same, so we can just put both those parents down there. Okay, same type of question that we just did in question number 2. B, both parents are heterozygous in a dihybrid, so we already know what this is going to be down here. We know it's going to be a 9, 3, 3, 1 ratio. If they were only asking for phenotypic ratio, we'd be done. So the 9 basically is double dom. So black and non. Let's just abbreviate saying non. 3 is one of the traits dominant, black, but the other one recessive. So that's going to be waltzer. The other 3 is the other trait recessive, so brown, and the other one dominant, non. And the 1 is double recessive. So it's important to know what these mean, even though you know what the ratio is, because sometimes in a numerical response, they'll want these presented in a different order. So you can't just say 9, 3, 3, 1. They might want it in a different order. And this one would be waltzer. Okay, so we already know that, but because they asked for the genotypic ratio as well, or they wanted us to do the Punnett square and show the genotypes of the babies, we got to do this. And again, we're not going to do them all. We'll just go really quickly to show you how we get the gametes across the top, just using the foiling system. When they're heterozygous, no shortcuts for these type of questions. So they are very time consuming. Again, make sure your little ends are very different. And it's going to be the same thing for the other parents, right? Capital B, capital N, that's going to be a gamete. Capital B, little n. Little b, big N. And little b, little n. Okay? And then again, we'll just do a couple of these, but for time's sake, for these videos, we won't do them all. Capital B, capital B, capital N, capital N. Look at your legend. That's going to be black and non-waltzer. And again, there will be 9 of these when you do them all. A couple other ones we'll do here. Let's try this one. Capital B, little n, little n. That's going to be black and waltzer. So that mouse is going to be going in circles. And if we did all of this, we'd find we'd have 3 of those. Okay. And then if we have, let's try this one, little b, little n, or big N, big N. This is going to be white and non. And if we did all of these, you'd get 3 of those. And the only one that we would get is this one right in the corner. And it always kind of works out that way in the corner like that. So little b is white. Little n is waltzer. And if you did all of these, you'd only get the one of those. Okay. Any issues, just give me an email. Thanks.